snowflakes and welcome to this video. This video is my one and only Easter video of 2017. So in this video I am going to show you some Pinterest Easter treats and decor. So I went onto Pinterest like a lot of people do, and I found a ton of decor and treats, and so I picked out a few that I wanted to try and basically see if they work out or if they were successful. So leave me a comment down below if you think any of the things I'm trying out today were successful. So let's get on into the video. So first we're making these bunny in a jar things. You put some grass at the bottom of a jar and then you put the little bunny in it. I was just making these for decor. I wasn't really going to eat the bunny or anything. That's why I'm doing it on the carpet, just so you know. But my jar was too small, so I had to like cut off the bunny's legs for it to fit. So I think a bigger jar would be better, and that's how it turned out. Now we're making these treat jars, and what you do is cut out a sticker of a bunny or whatever shape you want and put it on your jar. Then you're going to get your paint, and I'm using glass paint. I don't know what kind they used in the pen, but it didn't look the way mine looks. Mine doesn't look that good, to be honest. And then you just paint the thing, and you pull the sticker off when the paint's wet, which is really hard. And that's how these turned out. I don't think they turned out that great. I think if I would have used the right kind of paint, maybe they would have looked better. After that, you just fill them with candy, and that's it. I really don't think this turned out as cute as they could have. Next, we're making this bunny picture, which I think could be cuter if I would have put something in the frame, but I didn't have a paper that was that long, and I thought it would look weird with different paper behind there. So I just used the background of my frame, and I think it's okay looking, but I definitely think the pen looks way prettier. Definitely. So now onto the treats. These things look really bad, but let me tell you, they taste amazing. So first you're going to start by putting some Oreos, or some of these cookies I got, I think they're called Oreo twists or cookie twists or something, in your food processor, and crumble them down into a powder. And my food processor wasn't very good, so I had to transfer it to a bowl and continue stirring the cream cheese in there. Then you're supposed to mold these into Easter eggs, and that was by far the hardest part of this craft because they're just so sticky and wet and you just can't mold them really good. So after that and putting them in the freezer for a bit, they got a little bit harder, and then I was able to melt some chocolate, but trying to dip them into chocolate and make the eggs look somewhat smooth was not working at all. These things tasted amazing. They were a 10 out of 10 for taste, but look-wise, they were like a 0 out of a 10. They just look awful, but they taste so good. And I didn't want to waste my white chocolate putting them on top just because I didn't think they would turn out good at all, but they actually tasted pretty good. Lastly, we're making this cupcake in a jar. You're just going to make your white cake mix and split it into however many colors you want it to be, then dye the batter, and then put it in a cake pan and bake it. Mine took about 30 minutes to bake. Then you need to let it cool all the way, and then you take a mason jar, and you're supposed to use a piping bag. I don't have one though. And you're supposed to put frosting and then cake and then frosting and then cake all the way up. And this did not turn out to look like the pen at all. It looked like Mardi Gras like colors. It didn't look like Easter colors at all. But whatever, it was still delicious, and I do think with a piping bag that this could have been easier and could have looked way better. So I would say that all of these pens work and that they can look better than what I did. Mine didn't really turn out that great, but I think that if I would have had all the tools for all of them, that maybe I could have made them look exactly like the pen. So I still think they were all a success. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Some of the things I tried didn't really turn out exactly like I hoped they would, but it was still a fun video to make. So I just want to tell you guys happy Easter, and I hope that I'll see you in my next video real soon. Bye!